Howdy guys and gals, Tennessee Yankee here. Hey, today I'm bringing you another DIY goodie, okay? So what we're doing today is my favorite, playing with the PVC. So excuse the camera angle here, I'm trying to fit everything in, but our finished product here, what we have is a sand anchor for the sandbar, the beach, wherever you want to tie up your boat or your jet ski. I have some of these for my boat. This particular one is for my jet ski, and this is a modular version that comes apart so we can easily stow it in the jet ski trunk area. So I'm going to give you some details on this so you guys can make these at home and you're going to love it. Okay, so what we have here is the bottom piece. Everything is made out of 1.5 inch PVC. Excuse me while I look down at my notes here so I give you the right details. But I got 1.5 inch. Schedule 40 is the main body of the sand anchor. So this bottom piece is going to be 22 3/4 inches. And if you're making this for your boat, you can make a longer piece, doesn't really matter. Like I said, this is a modular one for the jet ski, comes apart. So if you're trying to make one to fit in your jet ski trunk, this one is 22 3/4 inches for the bottom. Then I have a coupler right here for 1.5 inch pipe. And then I have the top portion of the sand anchor, and that is going to be 17 inches tall for this top piece. Show you a few other components to this. So at the bottom of it, I have a Playstar dock auger. You can get these from Walmart, Amazon, Home Depot. I'll put the link in the description so you can find that. What I found is they're kind of expensive on Amazon unless you're finding them at the right time. So you might want to just get the idea what it is and find it somewhere else. And the other component that I do is I use these trailer couplers to hold everything together. And then you'll notice in a few spots I got paracord here because the last thing I want to do is drop this and lose it in the murky water. So I kind of tie off my components so everything stays together that way. And then the last piece is going to be this bottom piece. This is 4-inch PVC, and I made this to keep the auger in, tie it in place because I don't want this banging around in my hood and going through the side of my fiberglass. So that's what I did with that. So I'm going to show you how to put it together and then kind of give you an idea of the finished product. So we'll take our base here, and you can see I have put the coupler on here. I glued it in, and then I just drilled some holes on the drill press there to accept the coupler pin. So that's the bottom piece. Then we're going to take my top piece here that I also drilled. We'll line it up. Sometimes this is a little tricky depending on how well you get it lined up. All right. And then we'll stick our pin through here. Easier said than done sometimes because it's a very tight fit. So right now we have the pin in, okay? And that fits nicely on there. And then I also created a handle. This is made a 1/2 inch PVC. It's about 12 inches long. And then that just sticks through here. All right, so when you're going down to drive it into the lake bed, let me adjust my angle here for you a little bit so you can see what we're doing. When you're going to drive it into the lake bed, you got this to work with. And then when you're done with it, you can pull it out and just stow it away in there. So overall, here's the whole thing. And then let me show you what we're doing with the bottom here. So we'll take this, we'll stick the bottom of the anchor in there. Okay guys, so here's take 2 with the finished product so you can see how this works. So I just ran the paracord around the back of it here, and then I tied a knot on the inside so it doesn't move on me. And then I just wrap this in opposite directions around the anchor and around the auger and tie it off, and that holds it in there nice and tight. So you can see here, it's not meant to stay in there while it's standing, kind of loose here, but that's kind of overall what it looks like. And then let me show you in the trunk space here that I got. So right now you see one that's already stowed away in here. I can easily put the other one in there as well. I got room for some hall huggers. I got my PVC toolbox in there. I'll do another video on that. That's kind of a neat thing to keep all your stuff from rusting out in the jet ski. And still got room for a soft cooler and a few other little accessories in there. But this is an FXHO, so this is a pretty big ski, pretty large capacity trunk. I don't remember the gallon size on it, but you guys will just have to adjust your modular one to fit in the space that you have available. But if you do have an FXHO ski, then my dimensions will work just fine for you. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you like it. If you do, press that like button, subscribe, look for more fun PVC DIY and other fun videos.